Sweet butterscotch baby dolls and yummy banana cakes. This is a snapshot taken from the 7th of July, 2022. If you are new to crypto, welcome. Take a seat over there. If you are here in cope mode, like the rest of us, you know exactly what time it is. It's time to see if we are still on track. You know we're on track. This is a snapshot of the crypto contagion exactly as it was blowing up. I did this scheduled post on the 7th of July, 2022. Man, that was absolutely disgusting. I want to show you the weekly super trend, what it was doing at that time. Now, I wasn't using this back then when it happened, but it basically flipped red. Okay, so remember the ATR is just, the super trend is 3x ATR. This is the default setting. All it means is it gives you the average range and it says, all right, if you move in one direction, a distance of 3 times that average range, make it a trend. That's all it says. It's as simple as that. And then I have my cute little 21 EMA golden rope dots because that's where you want to take a trade from. Now, I know we don't like trading because I know everyone gets wrecked, but because it's on such a big time frame, it's not really a trade. I mean, look at this. If you got in on that first pullback, fair enough. You don't sell this part. You can't ever sell it, okay? But you kind of know, something's gone bag, 44K. I mean, look, it takes you all the way back down. And yeah, it helps you avoid all the danger. Now, if we go back to the 7th of July, 2022, I mean, it was freaking nuts. It was literally down here. Bang. Like so low. Ouch. This is what it looked like, man. This is what it looked like. Like it was just, everyone draws the linear chart. So there are like these TA traders on Twitter and YouTube. Don't worry about them. I'm going to call them. I'll call them losers to them face. I defend you, my baby doll, my people, because you like, subscribe, press the bell button, all. Appreciate every single one of you. I want you to know that these people, they do you harm. They don't do you good. What they do is, after the candles are red, they say, I told you. But really, they didn't tell you anything, all right? They have leverage trading links. They get ICO pump and dumps, and most of them are frauds, all right? You can't verify their addresses. You can't verify their records. They change their stories all the time. What they do is they're describing the color of the monthly candle. So they go, okay, if it's red, it's bad. Okay, then it's green. Oh, it's good. You can never lose when you're talking to people like that. Effectively, you're always selling low, buying high. They're following the emotions of the crowd. Now, when they do trades and they speak about things like this, you can't gather too much information from that because at the end of the day, you know this doesn't work. There are no people that come in the droves where you're looking at like thousands and thousands of examples out there. You're just not. So, if we go back and we see this July 2022, it was full pain and misery. And so we go back during this time, the health of the market was very bad. It was disastrous. We had crypto contagion. It was literally blowing up. Now, I know it's a bit blurry, but we look in, people making Excel sheets. This is what was going on, friends. This is what we're going to look back and say, wow, I should have bought when Bitcoin's 100K one day in the future. Okay, and when you have all the altcoins and everything going nuts, it was this time that you had to get in. But it was so bad. Look at this. This is all this information. You had 7 billion under management, 12 billion, 14 billion. By the way, Voyager, Celsius, BlockFi, 3AC, 10 billion, CoinFlex, 100 million, wrecked. Volt, I don't know who they are, 1 billion, wrecked. Babel Finance, wrecked. Defiance Capital, wrecked. Genesis Trading, 14 billion, wrecked. Look what happened. Filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, halted withdrawals, filed for 11. But see, this is Celsius. Halted withdrawals. So this was right. This was before as it was happening. Okay, this is July 2022. So all the disaster was happening. And if we go back and see the price that was going on during that time, you had Bitcoin, as I just showed you, 20,500, and you had Ethereum 1,180. That's why you're looking back and you're seeing all that disaster. You're thinking, have we done enough to recover? Yes, we have. They put the interest rates up to 5.5%. It's been enough time. They've absolutely destroyed everything else. Crypto is still around. That's the most important part to think about. And I think it's important to step back. Remember, keep your back straight, keep your ears perked. Make sure you understand most of what you see on the internet is fake. It's fake. The illusion in your mind is fake. Now, of course, I'm real. I'm your friend. I'm here to make videos for you, content for you, to enlighten you, make you smarter, friendlier, wiser, kinder. Most people on Twitter, you'd think everybody's bullish sometimes because you just see this big fat green candle. You see somebody get the chart up. They're like, yes, we're going up and to the moon, baby. That's exactly what they do. They just woohoo. Sometimes you see that and then it paints this picture and you're like, oh, wow, like there's there's a lot of people bullish. And then you look at the total altcoin market cap and you're like, oh, wow, this is, total crypto market cap. Oh, wow, it's going bigger. Everybody speaks like this, but it's very far from reality. If you go and speak to everybody in the real world, and I have, they are beyond turbo bearish. I ran out of characters here. I couldn't even describe it. Okay, so we're in the soil, and then we're 6 feet under, buried, and then under that's the dinosaur bones. Then we go to the Earth's core, and then we're going to hell, like below hell. What's below hell, friends? That's what they think of crypto. No one wants to look at it. No one wants to touch it. They are bearish on it for life. For life, right? I even have personal friends at their workplace. I know he's listening. Andrew's listening. At his workplace, he's got friends that they're from banks, traditional banks here in Australia. And they'll like leave snarky comments to him going, ha ha, mate, how about that crypto? Ha ha ha. That's how they talk all day now. All day. These people are salty. But you can't really blame them. I mean, we're down 98%. You know what I mean? Everything's wrecked. So it is what it is, friends. This is why, look, you need this. You need this, friends. I know it sounds confusing. You need this. Why? How do you think we're going to trap them at the top? It's true. How do you think we're going to do it? We do it because they're dancing on our graves here. But when we go up, they're going to think, uh-oh, if they don't join in, we're going to be dancing on their graves because they missed out. And then we do dance on their graves because they got back in. That's the game. That's the game. They're going to pretend like they know better, but they don't. That's why there are different narratives that cater to a different audience. Bitcoin had FU money, store of value at the start. We had Ethereum with smart money, smart contracts, general purpose blockchain. We had chaining. We had Uniswap, the DeFi. We have new things coming out, maybe social finance, maybe MetaMask is going to help on board, gaming, metaverse, layer 1 chains, all the jizz jazz up, down, left, right. Everyone's coming in, getting absorbed by a narrative. We had NFTs as well. People love the JPEGs. So they're going to get caught by a narrative. Don't be fooled. They've looked at all the narratives right now. They haven't bought into anything yet. They don't even buy into the narratives. Something new is going to come and get them in. Everyone gets sucked in. They just solve too many problems. But right now, they don't have any faith in it. They spit on crypto. This is what you want. This is how you know. Okay, good. Remember, I always told you, what's the actual secret to markets, friends? Because we're looking at this super trend. You're looking at markets, where they're going. I want you to know, like, the secret to markets, I've told you so many times, it's actually positioning. See, look at this. I'm putting this dark, peppy, very, it's rainy, it's cold, it's windy. It's all about positioning. How are people positioned now? They are not positioned for a super massive bull market. And I'm going to show you 2 examples. So this is example. These pop at the top of my feeds, right? So by the way, when I mention any of these, friends, I'm sure these people are lovely men or women, people. They're not bad. I'm just pointing out the fact. This is how everybody feels. Now, I know the secret. I've told you the secret. The secret's positioning. So I want to know what everybody thinks. I want to know their positions. I want to try feel what positions the market is. What poker faces they're throwing at us. I don't want to be on their side. I want to know where the good odds are. So just because everybody's saying things are going down, it doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means, oh, wow, you can identify, wow, they're all positioned for a short. So that's why if bad news keeps coming out, you're probably not going to get as bad rundowns as you think. And therefore, if good news comes out, oh my gosh, bang, they all got to get out. Or they're on stablecoins, right? If you're basically in stablecoins, you are short crypto. You are short crypto hard because crypto runs up so much, you're short. Because, think about this. If you had $10,000, maybe you could buy whatever of a coin. Maybe you can buy 1,000 of a coin, okay? $10,000. But what if that coin goes up a 2x before you start to get the real FOMO, right? It maybe goes up to 2x. You're like, oh crap, I can't buy 1,000 of the coin anymore. I can only buy 500. Oh my God, because these things run so much. If you're in stable coins, you're effectively short crypto. You're missing out on life-changing games. The multiplier runs away from you very, very fast. So every time I wake up, I look through the Twitter feed, I have a look, and I'm like, wow, seeing a lot of these people just with huge red candles down. They just want to say, like, this is the Bitcoin one going down to 12K. A lot of people have this. That's okay. It's okay to have them, but it's just like everybody's on the same side. Now, this is somebody's interesting. Everybody's bullish, but they still have the candles going down. They're like, oh, I'm really bullish, but first we got to like wipe everybody up. I don't know, man. Maybe we're going to do it. Maybe we do it. Maybe we don't. Maybe we all turn around and something happens. It's just, remember, what did I tell you? Everybody's thinking about the black swan. Everyone's thinking about the zombie virus from 2020. And then they have, okay, zombie virus is going to happen. They're going to print a lot of money. We're going to go up only, and that's it. Markets are tough. They're not going to give it to us as tough like that. All right. It's going to be different. It's going to be some sort of grind. It's going to be some sort of unpredictability. It's, you know, look, we always hope that it goes further than we expect on the upside, but we also got to expect that, you know, at some point it's going to stop earlier than we think and then roll back down at some point. So all these medium-term things, you go crazy thinking about them. I just want you to know that, hey, you're still long, we're still strong, everybody's still positioned short, and the market will eventually go far enough to make them get long. We're going to be waiting for that moment. We're going to check who here at the party doesn't have their pants on. You and me, we're keeping them on, friends, because we've got to get home at some point. Make sure you like, subscribe, but what not, tell mom and dad we love and appreciate them. And we are bullish. Catch you in the next one.